Welcome back to my podcast. Today I'm going to tell you a story that doesn't begin with success or fame or celebration. It begins in a dark, cold prison cell with a young man who had no hope left. This is the story of how jail changed his life, not by destroying it, but by forcing him to rebuild it from the inside out. His name was Ayaan. At just 19 years old, he was arrested for a robbery he did commit. He wasn't part of some dangerous gang. He wasn't born evil. He was just a boy who had lost direction. Growing up in a rough neighborhood, surrounded by broken homes and broken dreams, survival became more important than morality. School meant nothing to him. Respect was earned through fear. And money? Money didn't come from a job. It came from shortcuts. One mistake, one bad decision, and everything came crashing down. The night he broke into a store with two other boys was the night his past caught up with him. He was caught, tried, and sentenced to 5 years in prison. For a teenager, 5 years felt like forever. The first few weeks inside were the worst. The walls were high and the air was heavy. There was no privacy, no peace, and certainly no one to care about your tears. Ayaan was angry. At the system, at the world, at himself. He got into fights. He refused to speak to anyone. And deep down, he believed that this was it. That his story was already written. That he was destined to be nothing. But sometimes, even in the darkest places, a spark finds you. That spark came in the form of an old man named Kareem, a former teacher who had been jailed for protesting injustice years ago. He wasn't like the other inmates. He spent his days reading books, writing letters, and somehow always smiling. One day he saw Ayaan sitting alone, bruised from yet another fight. He didn't offer pity. He simply story. This is the story of thousands of people who messed up, broke down, got lost, but chose to rebuild. It's the story of second chances, of inner strength, of how pain can become purpose. And maybe today, it's a reminder for you too, that your past doesn't define your future. Jail changed his life, but not because he got out, because he went within. You have the power to rewrite your story. Just pick up the pen. It focused on prison education and rehabilitation. He said, jail didn't ruin my life. It gave me the time to think about what my life really meant. It took away my freedom, but gave me back my identity. Today, Ayaan is a motivational speaker, a counselor, and a living example that redemption is real. That change is possible. That even if your story starts in a jail cell, it doesn't have to end there. So if you're listening right now, thinking that it's too late